Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and today we're going to be doing a different video today. Today is going to be my debt confession video. Now I usually do cash stuffings on my channel every single week, but I thought that it was about time that I do my debt confession because it is a huge part of my finances and the way I budget. So I've been hesitant to do this just because it's a little bit embarrassing and I hate that I have accumulated this much debt. But because of this debt, I found the cash stuffing method. So I'm not thankful for it, but I'm appreciative that I had a breaking point to realize that I needed to change the way that I was spending my money and budgeting. So to start off, I'm really just going to go into the why and how this happened. If you know me, you know that I grew up and I was very good with my finances so far throughout my adult life. I've been very strict on myself about it, but I think at some points I was a little bit too strict and I constricted myself too much, and that caused me to overspend. So it was just kind of this cycle of me either constricting myself too much or overspending. And as of recently, the latter has happened. I have been overspending. And this was just a hard year for me. I really think that I was trying to fill a void in my life with buying things, which is terrible to say, but I don't know, like buying something and seeing something come in the mail was kind of like a serotonin boost for me. But I really think that this debt accumulation happened because I got into debt like only like $1,000, and then I thought to myself, oh, like I'm already going to be working on paying this off, so I might as well just put it on my credit card. And it was kind of a nasty cycle like that where I would just told myself, I'll put it on the credit card, I will pay it off later, and I never got around to paying it off. And the way that I tried to pay it off was putting like all of my paycheck towards a debt payment and not having enough money in my account to pay for other things. So it just ended up being me having to put money back onto my credit card to even pay for things, simple things that I need in life, like food, gas, and just necessities I had to put on my credit card every week, and it just spiraled. So I reached a breaking point after I crunched the numbers. I was honestly too scared to look at my bank account because it terrified me and I didn't know a good way to budget. But then I found out about this method and it got me excited and motivated to budget and to pay off this debt and have that peace of mind that comes with being financially stable. So yeah, the reason why I started cash stuffing is because of this debt. So I am really nervous to share this, but it is what it is. I have made progress. I started this journey in August, and ever since then I have paid off a lot of it, and I'm really proud of myself and really proud of the progress that I have made. And that's honestly why I started my YouTube channel, was to share my progress and share how you can be successful too with your financial journey. So I'm going to start off with the amount that I initially owed. And that amount, dun dun dun, the amount I initially owed on the 1st of August was $6,311.11, which is absolutely terrifying to me. And I saw that number and it really scared me and it made me so sad, but it just kickstarted me into this program. But anyway, so I started with that. So we'll just say $6,300 is what I started with. And through the 5 months, I have managed to get that balance down to a grand total of $2,450.53. So that's practically a payments I made of $4,000. Over 5 months. So I've really been dumping a lot of my paycheck and my money into these debt payments. And I can't even imagine the quality of life I'm going to have after I don't have to pay off my debt anymore and I can focus on other things and building my sinking funds. So now it's at 2.4. And I'm just gonna go through exactly what different credit cards I have that on right now. And this is all credit card debt / Affirm / like Care Credit. I did pay off that balance, but that was one of my credit cards, or you know what I mean. So I'm gonna start off with my lowest balance, and that is Affirm. And the whole paying payments thing really did not help me going into debt. I thought, oh, okay, like I will just pay for it later. It's fine. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. And it turns out that those payments accumulate very fast. Yes, they do. And it turned into a thing of me having to pay $100-something every single week, and it just spiraled. So I'm working on paying off Affirm. I originally had a bigger balance. I think, I don't remember the exact balance, but I originally had a lot more to pay off in Affirm. So I've been working on it. And now I'm down to one last payment, and that's going to be on January 10th. I'd like to pay it off sooner, but you know, we can't be greedy. So now my balance is $92.53 on Affirm. And yeah, I'm really excited to have this one done because that's a big chunk of change. So, and I always make my little notes. I got these little debt payment trackers from Etsy. They were just a downloadable, and I really like them. They're cute. They make me want to pay off debt, and they help me keep track of my progress. So I just like to write little notes like, yay, second to last payment. Or sometimes they're bad notes. Sometimes it's okay, you charged an extra $100 on your card. Like, why did you do that? You know, you need to change your budget to account for that. And that's one thing that I struggled with a little bit. I've been trying to perfect my budget. I guess not perfect is not the right word, but I've been trying to nail down my budget to something that actually works for me. And with that, I had to put some stuff back on my credit card, and that's life, right? That's okay. Also, interest occurs. So this is kind of like an approximation of what I've paid off so far. Affirm is dollar for dollar, but my other credit cards, there have been other purchases on those credit cards. So it's kind of an approximation, but it's accurate. I just checked it this morning. Okay, so yeah, Affirm, we have $92.53 as our balance. Okay, so next up is my Capital One card, and I actually have two Capital One cards, which doesn't really make sense. After I pay this one off, I'm going to try to transfer it to my other card. But the interest on this one is 22.99%, which is not the worst, but not the best. So I have been accruing interest on this as well. And right now I have a balance of $621 on this card. But very good news that I received. My workplace, we actually received a big bonus, I guess you could say. So after that bonus hits and I receive it in my bank account, I'm going to practically be done paying this. And I think it is Wednesday, by Wednesday, I should have this paid off because I'll get my paycheck and I'll have my bonus. So this one will be done, which is really exciting. But I did include it in my total debt payment because it's still there, right? It's still on my account. So I figured I should include it. But it will be gone in the next week, which is incredibly exciting. I can just put all of my money towards my biggest credit card, which is my other Capital One. So we have $621 here. And the goal here is actually next week. I made this a little bit ago, but the goal is actually next week. And it will happen, so yay. And next is my Quicksilver Capital One card and an interest of 21.49%, which is better than the other one. So this one is my last one to pay off. And right now it has a balance of $1,737. And this I hope to be done with paying off by January of 2022. I do have a plan in place. I put $300 per week into my debt payments, and I calculated I calculated it out, and I probably am just going to be shy of this 1,737. So I know you're not supposed to, but after January's done, I might pull, it's only going to be a little bit. I might pull a little bit from my savings and just pay off this debt, because I want to, even though February is a month into the new year, I really want 2022 to be a year of not having to worry about debt and really budgeting and financing my life to really suit my needs and not have to worry about debt. So my balance is 1,737 here, and the goal is January of 2022. And I do believe it is achievable. And if it comes to it, those last few weeks of January, maybe I'll just dump, of course, excluding my cash envelopes, I'll dump all of my other money into paying this debt off, because I just want it gone. I've been working on it for 5 months now. I just want it gone. And I want the new year to be really exciting and good for my financial journey. So that brings the grand total to $2,450.53. And it's doable, it's achievable. I have a plan, I've been working on it. It's just the getting started that is so difficult for some people. So I hope if you're watching this right now and you have a debt that you're trying to pay off, I hope this video motivates you to get started. Just look at your finances and see what you can do about it, because the getting started will come. It'll come. You'll pay off your debt. You know, whatever timeline that is, it'll happen. And if you set your mind to it, you can do it. So that is it for my debt confession video. I really, really appreciate you guys watching. If you want to, you can like and subscribe and comment. On my channel, I do cash stuffings, and come February, I'm going to be doing savings challenges and budget with me's. I just haven't had the time right now, but I do plan on doing that in 2022. All right, guys, once again, thank you for watching, and I will be posting another video later this week. Thank you, and best of luck on your financial journey. I know you can do it. Thank you.